Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfside channel. Today with a very special topic, always special. What exactly will be changed and how? With the public test server patch next week, and then after that they will maybe tweak some stuff, and then they will throw it on the live server. Let's just look a little bit closer to the TC balance. We now have one of our talented programmers focusing solely on fixing territory control related issues, with a nice list of balance updates and improvements at the bottom should he have time for them. To summarize a few of the key changes: supply storehouses will need to be built close to your chancery as was intended. I guess they meant as it was intended, I don't know. Changing the claiming stone in a player house to be one of another guild's to benefit from higher guild defense will no longer work. We are looking at the best way to achieve this. However, it will likely involve either a cooldown on placing a new stone in the house or a delay time on when the guild defense becomes active on the house after placing the stone. When purchasing items from a TC vendor, the amount of tax earned by the owning guild will be increased to make vendors more profitable. Finally, thanks. The price of production goods will be lowered slightly to lessen their impact on vendor profitability. The rate at which guild defense increases will be lowered to be the same rate that it decreases 2% per hour to create more of a tug of war scenario. We are looking at removing the instant gain of supply structures when they placed to lessen the impact the system has on active sieges. The guild defense system main goal is to prevent surprise offline sieges, not to interfere with an ongoing siege by allowing the defenders to coordinate building multiple supply towers at the same time to gain a significant amount of defense instantly. And yeah, finally this is fixed in the next patch. Holy shit. The guild rank requirement to withdraw production goods will be reduced from 4 to 3 to allow guilds the ability to delegate supply running activities without allowing the same people to access to spend prominence. We are looking at ways to allow upgrading the guild supply cap. We are increasing your guild tier, as well as potentially by placing or upgrading certain structures such as the supply storehouse, supply lines and chancery. We will have to see if we have time for this one. It's not as simple as we would like to. However, it's the worst case scenario. We can always simply increase the base cap to alleviate the issue of many guilds feeling that 1000 guild supply is not enough. And yeah, 1000 guild supply is not enough. It's shit. And also the transporting of 100 gold, in paying 5 gold, transporting over 1 hour or half an hour the stuff to get 100 gold to your city is what the fuck? I mean, increase that to 500 or stuff like that, then people wouldn't be so fucked over the supply system. But the rest of the changes, wonderful. I love. We are looking at implementing something to initiate the viability of our repairing manganon damage to buildings during a siege, as we want to promote sieges being an active gameplay scenario, with the meta tactic not being to have a large group preparing to counter siege. We have many more items on the list. However, it's important to understand that due to most of the team focus being on the Unreal Engine 5 migration, there is a small possibility that not everything here will be completed, tested and verified at the time. We want to let you know that we are working on nothing less. Okay, let's look closer to our new zone roles, because that is a very important change. The wilderness is a new type of area where players cannot be reported for murder or lose nation standing. Certain areas on Muirland will become wilderness, such as Gull Core area, Jungle area, and most dungeons which contain bosses. This is a very good change. These wilderness areas will be marked on the map, as well as barriers in the world, both natural and crafted, such as mountain passes, tunnels and choke points, as well as fences, old ruined walls and stakes on the ground. Stakes. Stakes. Okay. You will also receive a chat message and potentially a fanfare when entering the wilderness. If you die while inside the wilderness, you will not be able to report your killer for murder, so come prepared at your own risk and with the knowledge that you will be in a significant danger with no help from the NPC nations. To contrast this wilderness, the areas around all guarded towns will become patrolled by guards of that nation, although they will be significantly weaker than the guards found inside towns. They will still pose a threat to any would-be bandits who brazenly attack innocent people too close to the town or by a road being patrolled. The density of these patrols will fall off rather quickly as distance to the town increases, and they will most only be found on defined roads. So this is a very awesome change, by the way. This makes some zones more dangerous, like the jungle and the north area, which these areas are supposed to be like very dangerous. And now the most important change you all waited for, the red names for murderers. We are bringing back the red name for murderers, which means if you have more than 10, this number may change murder counts. Your name will change from blue to red. With a red name, other players will be able to attack you without turning criminal themselves. However, the guards will not attack you on sight as a murderer. This means you are free to attempt to enter a guarded town you have positive standing with. However, the guards will not defend you if the player living in that town decides to attack you. This change is something we know many of you have been asking us about and wanted for a long time, so we are happy to say that it's happening. Yeah, we asked for that over a year ago, where thousands of people quitted because of that reason. This also means murderers are no longer favored by the flagging system, as you will instantly know if someone is a murderer or not when encountering them outside of a town. This will allow more people to make better informed decisions about what they should do when encountering other players, while making the gameplay as a murderer feel more like your actions have had a tangible effect on your reputation within the world, along with bringing more action towards you. And just in my personal opinion, these 3 changes will change a lot in the gameplay, and it's so good. It's so good that Star Wars changing this stuff, because this really needed a change. All of these three sections. And especially the murder system, because you just have to open your eyes and read the reviews of people who saying this game has potential, they really love this game, they really like this game, but the murder system is shit. And they are not completely right, because some of them are just pussies, but in general, but no, I meant but, not but. You know what? Okay. Often the new players are just overwhelmed with this system, don't know what they are doing, and are getting frustrated pretty fast. So this change will be a significant improvement for new players. Holy shit. Because at least they see that there's a justice system in place. So anyway, the most important thing, please leave your opinion in the comments about all these changes. Do you like these changes? Do you don't like these changes? Would you have changed the balance in some ways a little bit different? I mean, I personally would have changed the supply runs so that you don't get 100 gold per supply run, but 500 gold or stuff like that, because no one likes to make supply runs, no one. Anyway, thank you for watching, and please leave a like and subscribe, would be really awesome. And ring 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 the bell! And special thanks to all the supporters, of course. Carmel, Professor Lukario, Rhonus, Paarthurnax, Cologne, Bulldog, Giovanni, Vargas, Greta, you, and all the others, of course. And never forget to make territory control hard. I mean, Unreal Engine 5 hard. I mean, party hard. I mean, see you all next time. Goodbye.